What's up everybody, it's Broken Bones here, and welcome to Broken's Bedrock Tutorials. Today we're going to be showing you how to build a one-wide tileable shulker box loader. Out of all the different models to choose from, the reason why you would choose this one is because it loads multiple shulker boxes at any one time. And you can also load multiple different types of items by adding a sorting system at the top of this thing. This is not part of the tutorial, this is just a building suggestion that I gave you guys. And just like it says in the name, this thing is one wide and tileable, which means that every slice you see is its own shulker box loader. This is 5 shulker box loaders all put together, and every slice can handle up to 9,000 items per hour. Now, if you multiply that times 5, that's 45,000 items per hour. All you really need to do is figure out what type of farm or machine that you're producing, multiply the outputs by 9,000, and that's how many of these things you're going to need. So to give you guys a bit of an example, if you guys had a farm that produced 36,000 items per hour, then you could divide that by 9,000, which is exactly how many items this thing can handle per hour, and that would be 4. So that would mean that you would need at least 4 of these. If you are going to be using item sorters on the top of this thing because you have multiple different items coming in, then you need to do that math for every single type of item coming in, and make sure that you have enough shulker box loaders for each individual item. One of my favorite things about this design is the fact that if you're going to be sorting items on top, that typically means that you want to keep your items separated. Well, this will make sure that happens. As you can see, we have different color-coded shulker boxes, and during the test they had all stayed in their allotted barrels. And of course I searched YouTube and found a bunch of different designs, and I made sure that my design wasn't leaving any one feature out. And of course that brought me to Silent Whisperer. This here is Silent Whisperer's design, which as you can see does work. It absolutely does, and it works pretty good. But the only thing is that it's kind of ugly. I mean, where's the front? Where's the back? There's really no good side to look at this thing on. One thing I try to do with my designs is make sure that I give you a nice front for your designs, and that's because you're going to be using them. You don't want to come up to some ugly thing like this. Not to mention there, I literally just cut the last clip and then this happened. That's the other thing I don't like about his design. When you have a hopper on top like this, it leaves space all around it, and then that shulker box has a potential of flying up, and it can land on that surface, or even the edges, and then you'll lose an entire shulker box. Not dependable. My design will never do that to you, and I'll show you guys why right here. If we come down the side right here and we open up the sides, this is where your shulker boxes will be. Your shulker box will be sitting right in front of this dispenser here. It'll get fed by that hopper, and above it is an observer. The observer is what prevents the shulker box from flying up and out and onto a ledge. And as you can see below the observer, there is no ledges for it to land on. In fact, underneath this hopper, we've left a space and put another hopper just in case it flies backwards right here. And with this design, it still makes sure that all of your shulker boxes are sorted out properly. This design clearly works better, and it looks better, and even then, the redstone out the back looks better. This is not much bigger than Silent Whisperer's design. In fact, it's almost the same size. So without further ado, let's show you this thing in action. What we're going to do here is I've got a bunch of color-coded shulker boxes. We're going to go ahead and load each color into its own slice, which has now been done. And if we hit this button right here, you can see that all of our shulker boxes are going to be popping out right up here, and now they're all getting filled. These shulker boxes aren't completely empty, they're almost full, so they'll load extra quick, and as you can see right here, all the shulker boxes are coming into their allotted barrels. Now we are on the last shulker box. This is going to break here pretty soon. There it is, and now we are completely done. And if we take a look in the barrel, every single shulker box made it where it was supposed to go. So if you're going to be building this thing, you're going to need to prepare an area out the back that is 8 blocks deep and 1 block out in the front for these barrels. And this thing is 5 blocks tall, and you can make it literally as wide as you want, plus 2 blocks for the little side coverings over here. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get started with the tutorial. A material list will be down in the description. What we want to do to get started is you want to start on the left or the right. It doesn't really matter, but nonetheless, you're going to want to put yourself in a temporary block just like this, and put yourself in a barrel like that. What we're going to do is we're going to build an entire slice for the tutorial, and then you can copy it from one side all the way over to the other, and you can put as many modules in as you like. Then go ahead and grab yourself some hoppers. We're going to place it in the back of this barrel right here. Place one just like this, and another just like that. Then place yourself a temporary block up here. On the side of that temporary block, you're going to place one there and one there. Go ahead and break that one out. Then place 3 more off to this side, 1, 2, and 3. Grab yourself a comparator. Go ahead and place 3 comparators on top of that one. Then out the back of this one, go ahead and place a block there and a block up just like this. You can break that one out. Then on top of here, place a block there and one over to the side just like so. Grab yourself some redstone dust, place it there and there. Then grab yourself a couple sticky pistons, place one on that block and one on top of this one just like so. Then on the bottom one, placing yourself a redstone block, and on the top one, place yourself an observer with the red dot facing forward like so. And believe it or not, you're almost halfway done. All we need to do next is we need to come over to this barrel, go ahead and grab yourself a piece of glass, put it on top, grab yourself a dispenser, put it on top of that glass just like so. Then go ahead and get yourself up here on top of this block, placing yourself a temporary block on the front of that dispenser and a hopper facing into it. That should mean that the spout of the hopper is facing sideways just like this, in towards that dispenser right there. Then on top of this hopper, we want to place in another hopper facing down, and then a barrel facing up just like this. Next, we want to go ahead and come on down here. We're going to come right down here, and on the face of that barrel, we're going to go and place a sticky piston facing down just like that. Grab yourself an observer, face it in just like this with the red dot facing directly above that dispenser there. Then grab yourself a block and put it on the face of that dispenser. Then on top of that block, grab yourself a repeater and place it in there just like this. Now all you need to do is copy this over as many times as you want, which is like the easiest thing to do with these designs. Literally, I took the time to build these other 4 modules for myself. I didn't even copy and paste it over there. I had fun building this. And once you're done doing that, go ahead and grab your decorative blocks. Go ahead and place one here on the side of the glass at the end of your modules. Go ahead and place 2 more just like this, and then place 2 more just like that to kind of enclose the whole thing. And make sure you do that on both sides. So go ahead and come over here. Go ahead and place 3 blocks right there, and 2 more right there. That should be good. And then on top of these barrels right here, this is where your items are going to be coming in. You can either run a line of hoppers across this, or you can put your sorting system, or whatever you really like up here. But you're definitely going to need some hoppers to go into these barrels. Now your system should be looking like this, which is nice and neat. And then go ahead and place yourself some barrels on the back sides of all these dispensers right here. And then up on these blocks, go ahead and place yourself in some barrels just like this. And then on top of your facade right up here, go ahead and place yourself some redstone dust just like that. That'll power all of your repeaters. And then grab yourself a button, come to the center of your facade, and place your button in right there. And now your shulker box loader is fully complete. Now it's time to test it. So if you want to, go ahead and hook up your farm or machine to these inputs. And to simulate that, we're going to go ahead and place in ourselves a couple shulker boxes with items inside. And as you can see, those are almost full just like that. So we're going to get plenty of items coming in. And as you can see in my inventory, we've got our color-coded shulker boxes again. So looks like some things are getting ready. Yep, all those are now getting ready. As you can see, that was the comparators loading up there from all the items coming in, and now everything is staged up and ready to go. These hoppers are locked, so no more items are going to come into the system. So let's go ahead and throw our shulker boxes in, and I will see you when I have that complete. Which is now complete, and if we hit this button here, we should see all of our shulker boxes getting dispensed, and there they are. So as our shulker boxes get loaded up, they're going to get broken and put down into their allotted barrels, separated just like this. We are nearly halfway done here. We have ourselves 4 shulker boxes in the system, and as you can see, everything is sorting themselves out just fine. And there's a 5th one coming in, and they're still sorting out just fine. Last shulker box coming in. This one's going to get broken here soon. There it is. There's no more in the system. And now, as you can see, all the barrels have their color-coded shulker boxes in them, which is so convenient. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the one-wide tileable shulker box loader. This thing is super powerful. I'm super excited to even use it myself. I've never even built one of these, and I think I'm going to build it on this season of Krusty Craft. That'll be a lot of fun. And I think I'll go ahead and build myself one of these on loaders, too, for an extra fast sorting system. That'd be pretty fun. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. And don't forget to go down in the comments, leave me a comment, let me know some of the ideas and some of the farms and machines that you guys want to hook this thing up to. And check out my social media links down in the description. And send me a photo of some of the things that you guys have built with this. I'd be really, really excited to see what you guys have done. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. And if you did, smack the like button and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next tutorial. Take it easy, everybody.